Hello and welcome to day 2 of my 30 days of yoga challenge. I'm Kim with Lotus Within Yoga, and today our class will be a focus of upper body. Now, that is our neck, our shoulders, our arms, now anything that's really upper body related. I am also a dog groomer, so these are a few of my favorite stretches to help keep me physically able to even just do my job. So there's really no props that you absolutely need. If you have them, great. Keep them close by. But let's just get started. So we'll start with stretching out our neck. Now, we're going to take our right ear and gently drop it over towards our right shoulder. No forcing, just a slight drop. And we'll start with our face just pointing forward, just noticing how our body feels. Noticing if our shoulders are starting to creep up, roll them back and down the body. You can take your chin and see how it feels to roll towards that right shoulder, getting into the back of the neck. And then seeing how it feels to take the chin, roll with it if you were to point it up towards the sky. And then just finding wherever that sweet spot was for you. Personally, I really like getting into the back of my neck, but maybe you need the front of your throat open a little bit. Beautiful. You can use your right hand to help support your head as you come back up through center. Now we're going to drop our left ear down to our left shoulder. No forcing, just gently allowing the weight of your head to drop over. Keeping your sight forward just for the start of this. Noticing if those shoulders are starting to creep up. Roll them back and down the body. Just taking a few big, deep inhales and exhales here. If you're noticing one side feels much more difficult than the other, know that that's completely normal. We don't wear and tear on our body equally. I know I'm right-handed, so that's usually where my tension is. Excellent. Now we're going to take our chin and maybe explore what it feels like to drop it down towards our shoulder. Now, if ever with these neck exercises, if you feel like the posture just feels yucky and unsafe, just go back to where it feels safe in your body. Coming out of the pose, changing the angle. It's really your call. And gently, we're going to see what it feels like if we were to take our chin and point it up to the sky. We're not making and forcing our bodies into any of these positions. And then finding the next stretch that felt the best for you. And just hanging out there for a moment. One more big breath wherever you are. All right, you can use your left hand to help support your head as you come back through center. Now, you're going to take your right arm and you're going to bring it out to the side. Your thumb is going to point downwards. You're going to bend through that arm. Yeah, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Now you're going to bring that arm back in behind you. Now maybe it's just resting back here. Maybe even you can take your opposite hand and hold your hand and help support you. Now, again, this just really has to do with the mobility of your shoulders. Some days I can do this, some days I can't do this. So just really finding where the spot is on your body where you can have your shoulder opening up like so. We don't want to be forcing ourselves into any position, feeling like a contortionist. You just kind of want to make sure that your back of your hand comes to your low back. Maybe it comes all the way over to your left hip. Now, from here, allowing your neck to stretch open again a little bit, taking your left ear to your left shoulder. Now this maybe feels really intense down over into your shoulder, into your deltoids, into your biceps. Or maybe it's just your neck still. Excellent. You can take your left hand to support you as you come back up through center. Maybe doing a few shoulder rolls. We start to work our way from our neck down to our shoulders. Now we're going to take our left arm out to the side. Thumb points down, bending through the elbow, either taking the back of the hand to your low back or seeing if you can hold on to the other hand. My mic's a little bit in the way here. Hold on to the other hand. And now this time allow your ear to drop over to the right, keeping those shoulders rolled back and down. This actually feels really, really nice into my arm, even a little bit in front, and like the collarbone. It's a nice little stretch here. We work, start to opening up through our shoulders. Two more big breaths right here. And releasing your grip if you have it. You can take your right hand as you support the head, coming back through center. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. Noticing just how those little postures right there, how much that opens up your neck. Reverse the direction of those shoulder rolls. Beautiful. We're going to come to all fours. Now, if you have a lot of knee tension, you may not want to be on all fours for this little bit of time. We're going to be doing thread the needle. So you can do thread the needle from child's pose if your knees are really bothering you. You can also double up your mat. Really, I'll let you call the shots. Make sure you're protecting your knees because that is the most important thing. So coming into all fours here, we're going to do the right side first. So really placing that left hand underneath you. You're going to reach the right arm up to the sky, opening as wide as you possibly can. And then you're going to come and take that right arm and weave it in between the left hand, coming onto the back of that right shoulder. And maybe the left arm creeps forward, keeping the spine nice and long. Hips stay over the shoulder, hips stay over your knees. As you breathe into this twist, really lovely opening to the back of the shoulder. We're not going to be here forever. And one more big deep breath here. Now, if you have your left hand extended overhead, bringing it back in front of your face, we're going to press into the mat and re-extend that right arm up to the sky, seeing if we have a little bit more movement, and coming back through center. Feel free to flush it out with a few cat-cows if you'd like, or we can just jump into the other side, pressing our hand into the mat. We're going to take our left arm, reaching up as high as we can, and then we're going to weave the left arm in between the right hand and the right knee, coming onto the back of that left shoulder. Hips stay over your knees. Maybe your right arm starts to walk its way forward as you breathe. Again, knowing that one side might feel completely different than the other, and that is absolutely normal. Two more breaths. You can take that right hand and bring it back towards in front of your face. As you press into the right, standing that left back up to the sky. Maybe seeing if you have a little more mobility. And coming back onto all fours, maybe flushing it out with a few cat-cows. And we'll meet back in a seated position. Whew. All right, couple more poses before we finish up here. I want to go into eagle arms. Now, again, depending on what your shoulder mobility is, really listen to your body. But we're going to take our arms out to the side. Okay? We're going to take our right arm in front of ourselves and we're going to wrap it underneath our left, maybe once. Maybe this is great right here, holding on to opposite shoulder. Or we can see if we can cross one more time. Maybe palms of the hands come together. Maybe the back of your hands come together. Just really finding the way the pose fits you. Shoulders here, here, whatever. Okay? And then from here, we're going to roll those shoulders back and down the body. We don't want them crunching up ahead of us. Elbows come up and peel the hands away from your face. Now, there's a lot going on here. A lot going on here. And depending on how tight your shoulders are, and if you ever stretch them out, on how this is going to feel. So, yes, it's intense. If it's pain, stop, come out of the pose, lessen the pose. But if it's just a little bit of discomfort, you can kind of explore in there. We're not searching or chasing any sort of sensation. One more big, deep breath here. And on your exhale, unwind, maybe shaking it out a little bit. Whew, that's intense. All right, let's do that one more time. Arms come out to the side. This time we're going to take our left arm and wrap it underneath our right arm. Maybe bringing our hands to our shoulders. Maybe bringing the backs of our hands together. Maybe twisting, palms come together. Whichever pose works for you here today. No judgment. Rolling those shoulders back and down the body. Elbows go up. And peel the hands away from the face. Noticing your breath. It's funny how we tend to hold our breath, thinking it's going to help us in our pose, and really it's not. One more big deep breath here. And on your exhale, you can release, let it go, shake it out, seeing how it feels. All right. Now, just to get a little bit into our wrists and our hands, we're going to place our palms in front of us. Instead of the normal putting your palms on the floor, fingertips forward. I want you to flip your palms so that your fingertips are towards you. Now, if you have to come up onto your knees to do this, fine, great. Do whatever position you kind of need to do to make sure that you are comfortable in it. And once your palms are nice, flat on the ground, you start to maybe lean back a little bit. Again, only coming as far as feels good for you. You won't be here super long. This again is a super intense one if you're not used to stretching out your forearms. One more big breath here. Excellent. You can start to unwind, maybe giving yourself a little shake. Now we're going to take two fists, like you're giving yourself a little fist bump, taking the back of your fist to the mat, and then see how it is if you were to start to extend through your elbows. Hoo-wee. I feel that a lot through the top of my wrists. I don't know about you. And then through my upper arms. Doesn't look like it would be a lot, but it's a sneaky one. One more breath here. Excellent. Coming out, maybe rolling through the wrists, swapping the direction. Hands come out in front of you. Open, close. Hands to heart center. Let's just close our eyes for a moment as we thank ourselves for showing up here on day 2. You've done day 1, you've done day 2. Congratulations, you have started. Keep going. Our affirmation for today is you are worthy of investing in yourself. Your yoga practice is your investment in yourself, into your emotional state, your mental state, and your physical state. So thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.